Hello, and today I wanted to talk about belly piercings. For starters, I actually pierced my belly the first time, and I found that, well, it might have just been me, like, not doing it properly, but I'd watched videos and I pierced it, and I had, well, you know one of those little paper clamp things? I used one of them, and I clamped it. It wasn't obviously very tight, and I tried to pierce through it with a proper needle, proper needle I'd gotten off the internet, but it obviously wasn't good enough to, I don't know, it didn't go through properly. Everything I used, it just didn't go through enough flesh, so after a while it actually got ripped out, and I now have a little scar there. What happened is, a few years later, maybe a year or so, I got the bottom part of my belly pierced, which, because I've got quite a small belly, like, I had to change the bar to a really, really tiny one, and I had to get it custom, kind of off of a site, because I couldn't get it in shops and stuff, and so that was the only way I could actually find one which fitted, because I'm actually really tiny. Yeah, and then a few years later after that, like, I got my belly redone, because I was like, I asked them how long will it take to heal. They were like, give it, like, about a year or so, 6 months to a year, to make sure it's all knitted together and we can pierce through it without it breaking through the skin again and then falling out. So when that happened is because I didn't take out the bottom bar. They didn't think that it was going to make it go wonky or anything, but once again, like my tongue piercing, there being another bar there meant that the piercing went wonky. And that's the one thing, is if you're getting the top one done, maybe just take the bottom bar out, just so that you get them in line and there's no kind of extra fiddly bits. Like, I'll show you, if I can. This one is slightly off, kind of to that side, so the bar is facing that way, ever so slightly. And then the bottom one, perfectly fine. Yeah. Any more piercings than that, I don't know. I guess I could get a smaller bar. I've tried that. This one's quite a small bar in itself, and that's why I thought it would look less kind of wonky and weird. I had to get special kind of different banana barbells for the bottom one if I wanted anything fancy, off of Crazy Factory, really good site. Yeah, they're really good if you want to just like change the measurements of things. Like, I got different bars for my nipples, just because I needed them to be a bit shorter, and sometimes online you can't find that. And I just think, just be careful, just think about it when you're getting a piercing, like, is there any chance of this going wrong? And how can I prevent it? Because I didn't really think that, I thought, oh yeah, no, it'll be fine, like, they've got plenty of room. But actually I'm quite small, and my belly button's quite tiny, and so it's only a tiny bit wonky, but for me, and for other people, I know it will be like, oh god, I really don't like that, it's not how I wanted it. I don't know, you just gotta kind of be aware. I just wanted to let you know that if you plan to get to, or maybe even give you the idea of getting to, it's a good idea. It's just stressful because it's just like so fiddly, and sometimes changing the bars as well. Like, if you've got another one in there, you've got to try and fit it around the other, and it's just like, I don't know. It's worth it. It looks good, I think, but it's just, there's a lot more hassle with more piercings, like with all of my ears. It's just more hassle the more you have, but it is worth it if you like piercings and if you want to get something. I'd say do it. Yeah, I couldn't imagine having 4. Ooh, I have a cat. She's like, yeah, if you have any more questions, anything about belly piercings, how long they take to heal, etc., happy to do a complete video on that. Just wanted to do a little thing on these two, because I thought that was quite an interesting fact that people probably didn't know. Some people didn't probably even know you could get 2 or more, but look it up. Look on Google Images. I don't know, get creative, see if you can pierce more than 4. I've never seen more than 4. I've seen dermals around the side, but that doesn't count. Yeah, see you in the next video. Bye!